ain't got no money. I'm losing weight. Ride out. Diva. Gather round, y'all. It's going down, y'all. Block work, 28 for the pound, y'all. If he the king, I put around in his crown, y'all. I air him out, then put him in the ground, y'all. Hit him in the church if he praying on my downfall. It's either this or you wicked with a round ball. It's a burial whenever we sound off. Hands to the no-hander right after the round off. Peanut butter guts, chocolate brown Porsche. Word to Spanish, Jose, we was moving the most, yay. And my boys running and gunning, sound like Coach K. Listen, Duke, you can shoot, but you know that it's both ways. My gun splash brothers, I call them Curry and Clay. In a hurry to get...
Yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? It's your boy Alonzo 1219, aka Die back in the building with Mr. Top 5 Dead or Alive, Jadakiss, one of the greatest rappers, in my opinion, in the history of the game, and he spit some real stuff once again. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if you got an opportunity, cop the Jadakiss, man. That's my dude. Love everything he put out, man. Appreciate everything last week, man. Everything went up, man. The views went up a little bit. We went up in subscribers, man. So I definitely appreciate that, man. We up to 827. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate it, man. Shout out to my homeboy Dustin. He hit me up early today, man. Say you're working a lot of hours, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, just keep your head up, man. Glad you got a job. Glad you were able to take care of yourself, man. And it's tiresome sometimes. I know how it is when you get into them crunches where you got to put all them hours in. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, keep your head up with that, man. Kane List, appreciate it. Gerald, thanks for the shout out and everything. Lennis, Neil, Robert, Jamal, Brandon, Rise Kane Swag, Christopher Wright, always. Nate Watson, my man. Gerard Moss, who always, you know what I'm saying, on point, you know what I'm saying, to hit me up. And what I like about him is he'll disagree with me and stick to his guns. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that. You feel how you feel. Fred, Kenneth O'Neill, like I said, my man Dustin. I think that's Team G1 1-on-1 or something like 1-1. I think that's how you pronounce that. Derek, I appreciate Derek Hall. He's been commenting a lot lately, you know what I'm saying? And my boy, I think that's I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Madryboi. Sorry, can't pronounce it, but I know I'm hitting you. I know you hit me up every week, every single week, and we chat it up every week, man, so I appreciate it. And I'm going to give one more shout out to the guys who helped me do my truck, man. Them guys at DYC, Dip Your Car, my main man Fonzie, them guys over there, man. Hey, man, thanks for hooking me up with the material to do my car. Anybody get an opportunity, man, check them guys out at Dip, man. They do a lot of good stuff, man. Help you guys out. Prices are reasonable and everything, man. And they always on point, always answering questions for you. So check those guys out. No, they didn't even pay me for that. I did that for free. No promo, man. No promo. Those guys didn't even pay me for that. I just did that because I like how those guys did me. But if y'all do want to pay me, hey, I advertise for you. Hey, man. We gonna do it a little different this week. I'm really gonna get some people upset. Man. I'm gonna piss some people off this week. We're gonna talk about coaching staffs. We're gonna talk about the coaching staff and what the expectations are for this year's coaching staff. My expectations is. Y'all can get mad at me. I'm getting people come at me. Y'all gonna come at me. I don't care. Got my game face on. Put my shades on, man. Got my game face on. So if for whoever want to come at me, I'm saying I'm gonna get my mean look on. Yo, my expectations for the defense this year is to hopefully do the same thing, repeat what we did last year on a better basis. What I liked about Coach Diaz is he brought his system in and then he adjusted to what he had. That's like red wine going to safety. They know red wine's going. They feel like red wine's going to play better at safety, so they move him to safety. Coach Diaz said last year he wanted to do some more things, but the defense didn't allow for that, so he adjusted to what they did. And then he said, you know what I'm saying, the guys were a little bit better than some of the others, so he was able to do more things and not just stick to plain vanilla script that he has. He wants to adjust his script to the type of talent and the type of players he has, which means the script will get even more difficult and more better if he got way better players. He's not just going to stay with the same thing. He might try do new things, different things. This might work a little better, and that's how you evolve. That's how you evolve. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't evolve, we'll still be riding cars with wood tires or horses and stuff. So you have to evolve, and that's what I did not see from the offensive side of the ball last year. I seen from the offensive side of the ball as Coach Rick wanted to do his thing, and he didn't want to change up anything, and he didn't have the players to run his style of game, his style of system that he wanted to run, and it cost us some games, in my opinion. Could be wrong, but you know I'm here to give you my opinion. I'm not gonna suck up. I'm not gonna disrespect anyone, any coach. I'm not gonna disrespect any coach, but I'm also not gonna suck up, and I'm gonna give it to you the way I see it, whether or not, you know what I'm saying, that that's real or not, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna give you that. Whether or not you agree with me is your opinion, but I felt like he wanted to do things his way, his style of system, and it did not work at all. I mean, it did not work. We got 9 wins, but you can tell when he changed it up. When he changed it up at the second half of the Notre Dame game. I know I keep bringing this up. Instead of going to the read option, when he went to the spread, the second half of the Notre Dame game, which was Brad Kayer's strength, then Brad Kayer performed at a way higher level than he did at the read option level. Same thing in the second quarter of the West Virginia game, all the way through the rest of the game. Basically abandoned the read option and went to the spread because that was his player's strength. That was Brad Kayer's strength, and that was his receiver strength because that's what they were used to playing before he got there. You know what I'm saying? So to me, a great coach adjusts to the talent of your players. Greg Popovich is one of the greatest basketball coaches of all time, if not the greatest. And the reason being for that is because he was able to adjust so many different styles. He was with the Tim Duncan era, the David Robinson era, when it's back to the basket. He changed when Manu Ginobili them came in and went more of a hot time with him and Tony Parker. And then definitely when Kawhi Leonard came in, he changed the whole style for Kawhi. And you look at those guys are great every year. They're in the Western Conference Finals every year. You look at what happened with New England. New England went from a strictly defensive team, you know what I'm saying, to a high-octane offensive team, back to a running team, to a spread team, throwing the ball to Randy Moss them, to a 2 tight end team with Gronk and Hernandez, to a 1 tight end team, 1 back system. He never has the same system. His defense is the same way. He go from a 3-4 to a 4-3 to a nickel. He does it from game to game. He don't need to do it from season to season. He does it from game to game. So in my opinion, Jimmy Johnson did the same thing. In my opinion, in order to be a great coach, you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to adapt to your situation. You got to be able to adapt to your environment. You got to be able to adapt to the players that you have. And that's what I want to see Coach Rick do. I just don't want to see us saying, okay, we're going to run this one style, and we don't have the players for that. Now, we do have the players for that. I am 100% okay with that. If we have the players for your style of system and we're winning, I am 100% okay with that. But eventually, you're going to have to change your style. One day, eventually, you're going to have to change your style. So I want to see what this coaching staff does this year, you know, what kind of style of what style of player are we going to play, and is it going to be conducive to your talent or to what you want to do? And my thing is, you have to do it both ways. You have to have your kind of standard there, but you also have to be able to do it to your talent. Like that guy in Alabama made that comment. I remember the comment. I think this was, I'm not going to 100% sure I want Alabama fans to kill me. And I can't remember if this exact was his comment because I can't say I think I've seen it, but I can't remember. But when those guys played against USC back in the days, the real USC, Southern California, you know, when Alabama played against USC and those guys came down here, and it was a team of black guys, and they had never really, there weren't black players in the SEC at the time. I don't think Alabama had any black players on their team, and those guys had a whole bunch of speed. And he just ran by a few of his guys like, oh my goodness, I got to get me one of those. I would say that, one of those. I don't know what he was thinking, but you know I was back in them days, but still don't like that comment. But I understand what he was saying. He was saying, man, these guys are these guys are fast. These guys are different. You know, revolutionize the game, man. We got to get some. We got to do that. We got to change the game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So things revolutionize all the time. So I just feel like if we're gonna be a great team, and then we're gonna have to be able to adjust to the talent that we got. We're gonna get better and better at talent. We're gonna get faster and faster guys. So we're gonna have to scheme for those guys that we got. We're gonna scheme for the players that we have, which means we got to change some things up. So just my opinion on how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Coach Rick, like I said, I love the way the defense did last year. 100%. Hopefully we can get better this year. I think we will. I like moving Redwine to the safety position. I think that's going to be a big help for him. He's long and lanky and likes to hit. Not as great cover skills as I wanted to see because he's one of my favorite players. But we'll see how he do. Maybe he can, you know what I'm saying, give us that great box safety that we need who can cover some. Because he got some cover skills because he did play corner. So I think that's a great move. Offensively, I just want to see us grow. I want to see us get better. I want to see us be a lot more explosive. And then understand how to control the clock and control the game. So if you guys want the 100% real, that's what I'm giving you my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So if you disagree with me, I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? You can, I try to hit you guys up as much as I can. It's always not as fast. Sometimes things are kind of tiresome. So you can't always be on here. But you know what I'm saying? I get at you guys when I can get at you, and if I can't get at you, you know what I'm saying? Other guys help me out a little bit. But hey, man, it is what it is. We're gonna keep this 100% real. And that's what I feel about the offense right now. That's how I'm not really high on the offense just because of what we seen last year. I'm thinking we're going to have a better season. I'm hoping we get at least 10 wins this year, maybe 11. Out the gate, we're going to have a tough game once we play Florida State. So we going to Tally Ho. So now I'll probably be in Tally Ho for that game. So, hey, it is what it is. Coach Rick, putting you on notice. Putting you on notice, man. You know that, my friend. Putting you on notice. Love you as a coach, but hey, we all got to challenge each other, and I'm challenging Coach Rick to get out here and do it to the talent of your team, and not just to your playbook. That's what a great coach does. Look at all the greats who have the rings. They done them different ways except for one, and that's why he hasn't done it without Jordan, Pippen, Shaq, and Kobe. That's why he can't build a team, and I'm a Knicks fan. That's why he's trash and should be fired from the Knicks. Like yesterday, garbage, Phil Jackson. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Don't know where that came from. But let's do it, Coach Rick. Got all the confidence in you, man. All the faith in you. Appreciate everything you've done for this university and getting everything lined up, man. And let's just see what 2017-18 season. Let's see how it unfolds, and let's see if we're gonna adapt this year and what type of offensive system we're gonna run. Love you guys, man. Thank you, man. Subscribe to the page, man. We represent this University of Miami Hurricane all day, every day, man. We out.